So you want to buy a house, you need financing, but you don't know where to start. I'm going to give you 3 tips on what you need to do first for this to happen. All right. So first off, we get a lot of people that will come to us that have no clue what they need to do to buy a home. And that's perfect, because all lenders have been doing it long enough. You deal with every type of client. We deal with the person that's never owned a home, doesn't know what escrows are, doesn't even know what principal interest means, okay? Like never rented before in their life. We deal with everyone from that all the way to the experienced investor, owns 30, 40 houses. So we deal with all types. And before we even get into the 3 steps that I want to talk to you about, I want you to understand that you don't need to be ashamed, right, or embarrassed about any kind of question you're going to ask a lender. No matter, because everyone's at different levels of this, right, of life experiences. And so what I want you to do is understand that when you go to apply for a mortgage and talk to a lender, ask them all the questions you want. Don't ever once feel like it's a dumb question. That's one thing. Let's get that out of the way, all right? Because let's be honest, I'm kind of a dummy myself. So, we'll be buddies. If you got do you think you got a dumb question? I probably got a dumb answer back for you, all right? So, but I'm just trying to make you feel better. Just understand, you're brand new, let it rip, okay? Learn about the process, learn about the mortgage, learn what goes into it, learn what it means in your life, and then ask that lender. So let's get into the steps, right? So number 1 step I'm gonna tell you right now is, if you're thinking about buying a home, you need to decide what kind of monthly payment you are okay with. This is not what payment you qualify for. It's not what you pay in rent. This is what you, the borrower, is going to want to pay every single month for owning a home. All right, let's act like that you're already going to get pre-approved and close on the house. Where do you want that monthly payment to be? We do something with our borrowers where someone will say, well, I pay $1,500 in rent, okay? And then I'll say, well, are you making that comfortably? Yes. Okay, let's play a game. What if the payment is $1,600? Can you do that? Yes or no? Yes. $1,700. Yeah, I can do it. $1,800? Maybe. What about $1,900? God, no. It's like you hit a level where you cannot, not only whether you qualify for it or not, you and your spouse, partner, whoever it is, you're not ready for that payment. If that payment's going to keep you up every single night for 30 years, it's not worth it. So first you want to find that sweet spot of what that payment is, okay? Just for this video, let's call it $2,000, okay? You've decided that $2,000 is what you can put towards a house every single month for a payment with taxes and insurance, all right? So you have that out of the way. Oh, we're looking for about a $2,000 a month payment. Second step, you ready? Cash to close, all right? We discussed monthly payment, $2,000 a month, right? Cash to close. That's the next step in what you need to figure out is, how much money do we have available to put towards this home? Are we going to go for 0 down, right? Those programs are harder to get, but if that's what you have, that's what you have. 1,000, 2,000, 10, 20, 50, 100, 200. What do you have available to put towards this loan? Do you have to sell something to get this money? Are you going to sell another house to get the money? Are you going to sell a vehicle or a boat? Maybe a piece of land someone gave you. Is the cash in a safe somewhere, right? That's the stuff you're going to have to figure out, is how much money do you have available for a down payment and closing costs, your cash to close, all right? So we went over monthly payment, we went over cash to close. The third step in this process before you apply for a mortgage is you want to have an idea of a sales price / area, okay? What I mean by that is, use Southwest Florida for an example. Southwest Florida, huge area, right? 3 counties here. Let's just work on Lee County in Southwest Florida. Price ranges all over the place, all right? You have Sanibel out there with like $7-8 million houses. You got waterfront on the river. You got canal, but it's golf access. I've got canal, but there's no bridge. Bridges are blocked, not golf access. You got dry lots, right? Just land by itself, manufactured homes. You've got every type of house and sales price that is out there, right? The low starter homes all the way to the high-end homes. So you need to figure out that sales price, what does that equal for the area you want to live in? So maybe I'm in Southwest Florida, I'm in Lee County, and I was born and raised in Cape Coral, and I really want to stay in North Cape Coral. Okay, so what I would advise you to do is get out, get with your realtor that referred you to us, or get with that realtor or look online a little bit. But what does North Cape Coral look like? What do the sales prices look like? What do the 3.2s look like? The 4.2s? Noah's saying hi. Ashley's baby's in here with us, but we don't care. We keep going. Shout out to Noah. But with those sales prices, is you may have an area that you love, right? But the sales prices are through the roof. That may not be your place to look. So you kind of have to get an idea of like what area you want to be in and what that sales price equals. All right. So those are the first 3 steps. What I would recommend doing before applying. And surprise, here comes step number 4. You need to apply. Okay. Don't waste any more time after all this stuff. Don't wait for your credit to get better. Don't wait for the raise to come in. Don't wait for prices to drop. Don't wait for rates to drop. Don't wait for insurance to drop. Don't wait, don't wait, don't wait. All right? I want you to apply today. There's a reason why Noah's jamming. There's a reason why I want you to apply today. And that is, what if there's a problem? Okay? What if you have something going on with your credit you didn't know about? What if you're not ready yet? Like all that stuff you need to figure out, and let the lender then coach you on what you need to do to get ready. Okay, so like we may go through that application process and your credit score may not be high enough. Well, we're going to advise you on what you need to do. You may not make enough money. We're going to look at getting a co-signer. We're going to look at, what if you got a part-time job? Do we have a different program for you? So all these things are coming into play. The bottom line is, you figure out what your monthly payment is, you figure out what the cash to close is, you figure out what the sales price in the area are. Now you got to meet up with a lender, and we got to see if you can qualify for all that stuff. All right? Like the lender may come in and blow the whole thing up and just say, hey, you wanted $2,000, you can't get that. You got to be $1,500 a month. They may come in and say, hey, you can go to $2,500 a month if you want, right? But they may come in and say, no, you need to be a little lower. Hey, I know you were looking over here, but that sales price won't work for you. You need to be over here looking at this sales price. And then you, the consumer, have to decide, am I ready to do that? Do I want to do that, right? Do I want to live in that area? So anywho, I hope you guys got some good information out of this. Again, if you're a brand new buyer watching this, reach out. Don't be shy, right? We'll take good care of you. I want to invite you. You can apply online, right? You can call my office. You can call my cell. I'll give you my office number, 239-437-4278. Feel free to reach out anytime we can help. We're here to help you. You can also apply, like I said, apply online, and we'll take good care of you, all right? And we're licensed in a ton of different states. And if I'm not licensed there, I'll get someone that is for you, all right? Have a great day, everybody.